Welcome to the City Varieties. Welcome to City Varieties. Seats in all parts, seats at all prices, seats in all parts. All-star bill tonight. All-star bill tonight.
Those sounds of the hansom cab and the commissionaire on the door must have been heard by people in the Leeds area for possibly well over 100 years, because the theatre itself, the City Varieties, is over 200 years old. In its present state, it is used for the good old days programme, along with an old-time music hall which runs throughout the year. The building itself is full of historical interest. It is supposed to have connections with Kirkstall Abbey, which it must be about 5 or 6 miles away, and there are supposed to be tunnels, which no one has ever actually found, which run from the cellars of the theatre right through to the Abbey itself. And it's alleged that some of the monks used to make nightly trips backwards and forwards to see the show. How true that is, I don't know. But one thing is certainly true, and that is that royalty has visited the theatre. Edward VII visited the City Varieties, and that's the reason why you can see the coat of arms which is over the Proscenium March. Many very famous artists have appeared at the City Varieties. I suppose some of them got their original start there, and Charlie Chaplin was one of these. At the time he was a member of a group called the 8 Lancashire Lads, and was not known in the capacity of the clown, which he became, but purely as a clog dancer. And Harry Lauder also made one of his first appearances at the City Varieties in Leeds, and it was because of the success which he had there that he decided that he would become a professional entertainer and leave the pits in Scotland. There are many intriguing things about the theatre, not only the artists, but the people who come along to it, particularly to the television programme. And over the years, we have accumulated a waiting list of over 20,000 people who are all anxious to come and participate in the programme. And they provide their own costumes. There are various ways and means in which they do this. They either make them or they hire them. And in some cases there are quite a lot of authentic costumes lying around in boxes and trunks which grandmothers and granddads have willingly passed on to their children, and they turn up in these and they look absolutely magnificent. And sometimes when we're doing recordings, it's very incongruous to see a very modern car driving up the hedgerow and stopping, and out of it emerge 6 or 8 Edwardian characters. And I'm sure that anyone visiting Leeds for the first time and seeing this might wonder what on earth they were looking at, to see these people running up the hedgerow anxious to get into the theatre. We present the programme really as an authentic Edwardian programme. People come into the theatre dressed. They can go to the bars for an hour and drink if they wish. They then are entertained for about half an hour to a sing-song, and then we start the programme, and it goes through from start to finish with the chairman, Leonard Sachs, in exactly the same way as it would have done 150 years ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, to ask Miss Marjorie Manners to lead the company and yourselves in the last chorus for tonight, once again, Down at the Old Bull and Bush. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Marjorie Manners, the entire company, Mr. Bernard Herman, the entire and indefatigable orchestra. But this time, chiefly yourself!